Shalom B'Yeshua. Today we're going to show you how to make Hamantaschens. You will need 4 eggs, 1.5 cups of sugar, 1 cup of oil, your filling, today we're going to use jam, a teaspoon of vanilla essence, half a teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of baking powder, 4.5 cups of self-raising flour. You'll need a bowl, a whisk, a rolling pin, and some baking paper, and then a place to roll your dough out to make your Hamantaschens, as well as a baking tray. Let's get started.
Shalom B'Yeshua, and welcome to our time of making Hamantaschen. As you can see, I'm already prepared for Purim next week, or the story of Esther. But for now, we're going to learn how to make our Hamantaschen. It's a traditional biscuit-type pastry that Jewish folk make at this time of the year, and I've been eating them for about, I think, 60 years. I don't think my mom would have given them to me when I was 4 years old. So here we go. It's a very simple recipe, and I'm sure you can all follow it. I'm going to begin by mixing together the eggs, oil, and sugar. So here are our eggs over there, and with your eggs goes a cup of oil, which we have here. Okay, and then we have our sugar, so we add that as well. Right, we mix together. I'll just use my whisk. And you can see it's quite a soft mixture at this stage. Right, we're then going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence. So we're going to add our 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence. And then we're going to add our baking powder and a half a salt.
This one has not baking powder. That one.
Good use.
Yes.
So we're going to add our baking powder.
Tablespoon.
Which is a tablespoon. So it's quite a nice portion of baking powder. And we're going to do a half, where's our salt? Here's our salt. A half a tablespoon of salt. Oh, sorry, a half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, we can mix that together as well. So our mixture is still quite soft at this stage. And here comes our flour, which is 4 cups. It's 4 to 5 cups, so let's see how the mixture looks. You can see that it's forming a nice dough. Whoops, let me just try a spoon rather. Going to actually knead it a bit. You can see the mixture is getting quite doughy. Okay, I'm going to take a bit of dough. Sorry, let's move that out of the way. That out the way. let me take the dough and put it onto our wax paper, and also maybe just a little bit of flour just to sprinkle there. Then we're going to roll it out in preparation for making our little triangular Hamantaschen. Right, I think that will be okay for now. I'm just using a small piece to show you. Then we're going to cut out rounds, which each one, obviously, I'll show you how to fold into our Hamantaschen. Okay. Oh, I hope this hasn't stuck. No, we're okay. Now, for our fillings, there are various fillings you can use. Today we're going to use some jam. This is strawberry jam. Sorry, I'm a bit of a messy. Just to talk about your fillings, even though we're using strawberry jam today, you can use, it's quite traditional to use a poppy seed filling, which we call mon. And what you do is you take your poppy seeds and you mix it with a little bit of honey and a little bit of lemon juice, and you mix it into a type of paste, and that can also be used as a filling. The other idea is some pineapples. That's quite a nice idea, just to put them in as well. There's also a traditional prune mixture, which is a little more involved, because you would cook your prunes up with a little bit of lemon juice also and a touch of honey until they're sauteed, and then you add that to your mixture. But as I say, for today we're going to just use some jam. Okay, so for the actual shape of the Hamantaschen, as I say, we're using jam in this case, but you could put your mixture in. Then there we go, it's a round, and you take the sides very gently and wrap them together, and then the top comes over so that you have formed your triangle. You can leave it a little bit open on the top, but otherwise you gently fold them, make little points there, and you have your Hamantaschen mixture all ready to be baked. You will put it then obviously on a baking tray at a room temperature. So let's just do that. That one, and we'll put these two in that have closed a little, but they'll still look like triangles. And you leave it a little bit at room temperature. You preheat the oven to 350 and cook for 20 minutes. And there you have some lovely Hamantaschen. So folk, here you can see this is the finished product of our Hamantaschen, and they look delicious and all ready to eat. They're really fun to make, and if you have kids or grandkids, everyone can get involved and fill with the different mixtures. Also to say, if you don't want to make them and you'd prefer to buy them, then a lot of the Jewish delis out Glen Hazel Highlands North sell them, and you can chat to myself or Phyllis and we can take orders and bring them along next week. But do try them, they're fun and they're lovely. Thank you.